Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we're going to see some of the tips and tricks on the Micromax Canvas Knight. So Micromax Canvas Knight is a high-end smartphone from the company which was launched a couple of months back, and it comes with impressive specs in the form of 2 GHz octa-core processor, this 2 GB of RAM, this a 5-inch full HD display. Then you have 32 GB on board storage, and there is also a 16 megapixel camera with autofocus and a front facing 8 megapixel camera. So on the spec side, this phone is a really great phone with impressive specs. Now we will see some of the tips and tricks on this device so that you can get the better out of this device. So we'll start off with first the customization options. So if you want to change the wallpaper on this phone, you can just press and hold the home screen and you can see the options here. So you have the gallery, live wallpapers, photos and wallpapers. So you can select wallpapers from here and then change them. So that's very simple. That's common in most of the phones. Now if you scroll down from the top, you get the notification area, and you also have the option to switch to quick tile. So if you press here, you have quite a lot of options available here which are not currently available in many phones. So one of them is the user profiles. So you can quickly change user profiles from here. You have the option to change them. So if you click here, you can see general, silent, meeting and outdoor. So these can be changed from here. So if you want to make it to silent mode when you are in a meeting, you can just click here and click the silent mode. So there are a couple of phones which do have this option in the settings bar, I mean the quick settings, but this is pretty handy. You can convert it to any other profile from here. Then apart from that, you also have the screen timeout option. That's again available in many other phones. So you can select the screen timeout. One important aspect you can see here is the reboot option. This is not present in most of the phones. So if you see, you have to restart. If you want to restart the phone, you need to shut down and then start it again. But this phone has an option to reboot. You can see here the reboot option. So if you click here, the phone reboot, and if you want to have the phone reboot in any instant, so you can quickly access it from the quick settings area. So it also has wireless display where you can transfer your display. I mean, you can have the display projected display onto other devices like your TV, which is connected wirelessly. So that's another option. So these are some of the options available in the quick settings bar. Now let's go to the settings of the phone. So here you have the option to manage dual SIM. So that's pretty handy. You can set the default SIM card which you want to use with your phone. Then again, you have the user profiles. You can configure these user profiles so that you can quickly select them from the quick settings area. Now coming on to gestures, this phone also supports quite a lot of gestures. So you can see the smart gestures option. So you can turn this on to get all the gestures. So this is upside silent is there. That means if you get a ringer, you can just turn the phone upside down to silence the phone. So then you have the upside speakers, gestures to answer the phone and gestures to dial the phone. So these can be enabled from here. So you can also have a quick look at how these functions work. You can have the quick tutorial on this. So these gestures are pretty handy if you want to use the phone without using the hand. So then you also have scheduled power on and off. So what it does is you can schedule switch off and switch on of the phone at specific times, and this phone will then select reboot based on that option. If it is switch off every day, you can select the days which you want to repeat the action. So that's again a handy feature to have. You might have installed quite a lot of apps on your phone, but you might not want most of these apps to be visible to other users. Say for example, your Gmail app or other email apps or your confidential data or your social networking apps. You don't want them to be visible to your friends in case you're giving your phone to somebody else for using. So in that case, you have the option to hide apps. So that is pretty handy tool. So we'll just show you how to hide apps on the. So once you get to the app list, just hit the more option. You can see the option hide apps. So just click this option, and you can select the apps which you want to hide. You can just select them which are you want to hide right now, and then select show button. That means that those apps will be hidden and will not be available here unless you unhide them from the same option. So that's pretty handy option. So if you have a huge list of apps and then you want to hide some specific apps, you can do it from here. So that's a pretty handy option. So that's the hide apps option. Now on the home screen you also have the option to create folders. So this option is available for almost all Android phones, and this is carried over to the Micromax Canvas Knight as well. So just drag it on top of the other app and then you can create folders. So when you click the folder, you also have the other all the apps listed under that. So that's pretty handy option. That's available in almost all Android phones. So that's available in Canvas Knight as well. So these are some of the tips and tricks on the Micromax Canvas Knight. And if you have something else to share, do drop a comment, and others can also follow them. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel for more updates, and thanks for watching this video.